afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Wednesday, March the 20th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by wallstreettrading.com. I want to first start off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session here. The Dow Jones is up about 54.5 points. The Comp Q's up 19 points. The Russell 2000 is up a little over 5.5 points, and the S&P is up close to 9 points here. If we take a look at a couple of the key sectors and commodities here, starting off with the commodities via the ETFs, USO is up 14 cents. That's for the crude oil. GLD is down 52 cents. Gold, that is. GDX gold miners are pretty much flat, up a penny. JJC copper is up 64 cents. SLV is down 8 cents. Taking a look at the currencies, FXE is up 65 cents, UUP is down 9 cents, so Euro is strong today, dollar's a little bit weak today. Volatility index is out the market, the VIX is down $1.78. Financials via the XLF up 13 cents, crude oil index is up $10.73. So let's go and take a look what the market is doing today, folks. Pretty quiet session so far. We have FOMC minutes coming out at 2 o'clock. We have the press conference for Ben Bernanke at 2:30. And then really the market's going to chop around. So you're probably really not going to get a clear direction of which way this market wants to go until like around 3:30, which will leave about 30 minutes of the trading day. Or maybe even 3 o'clock, which will leave an hour. But as you can see here on the 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart on the right-hand side, you can see we've pretty much just been trading sideways. Nothing going on. Volumes died out down there. Volume dropped off the cliff after, after say like 10:30 or so. We've just been dying out in volume here. And again, that's just because everybody's waiting for the FOMC, people. So doesn't mean there's not any stock plays to be had out there. We'll take a look at a couple of them here shortly once I show you guys what's going on with the rest of the market. So that's the SPY. I'm sorry, that's the ES here. So if the market was to move to the top side, all right, the ES levels that we had to the top side to watch, we have 1550, 1554 is the key level that you want to watch. 1557, 1559. Support 1, 1545, 1542. 1538, and the pivot for the day is 1541.75, and pretty much we've been chopping around above and below this 1550 level since 8 o'clock this morning. You can see the closing prices system that we use in our mywallstreettv.com live trading room shows that the ES is basically chopping around 1550, folks. All right, no clear trend at all since 8 o'clock, 8:30 this morning. All right. I also showed you guys yesterday the reason why we got short the ES. I posted this on our Facebook page. If you have not been to our Facebook page yet to like it, go check it out. It is Wall Street Trading. Yesterday, if you were in our My Wall Street TV trading room, we got everybody short the ES below 1546 based on my proprietary channel trading system, showing us that we were trading this nice little channel right here. All right, since Thursdays, sorry, not Thursdays, but Monday's trading session, Monday's overnight, and then we had the breakdown yesterday on Tuesday, right below 1546. Target got hit, and what makes it pretty cool, what's pretty interesting is that we hit this trend line exactly to the T, folks. Right here, trend line got hit exactly to the T, and we nailed it right there, right at the bottom, and you could have caught a nice little move up to the top, which I don't believe we were really looking for that. We were mostly focused on the short side, but we did catch this nice move right here yesterday for the downside. Why am I explaining that today? Well, because guess what? Overnight, they bought the market right back up as we have these lovely dip buyers in the market that like the dips. And now we're back inside of the channel that we originally broke down on the 60-minute chart, which is what you're looking at right now. This is a 60-minute chart of the ES. The chart on the right-hand side is a 30-minute chart on the ES. And this is what I keep on my upper left screen. On my upper right screen, which is a My Wall Street TV screen, is the 15 and the 5-minute. And I show this throughout the day on the in our chat room here. But right now, what's important is that we're back inside that 60-minute channel that we broke down out of. All right, so all this action right here is pretty much a little shake and bake action unless we go back below 1548 and these 1546s. All right, if we were to break out today, look for the market to possibly get a spike up on the Fed news back up towards these highs up here towards the top of the channel, 1554, which is where we normally got rejected from before. So unless we hold above 1554 today, if we were to go back up there, I would be looking for that as an opportunity to get short the market unless we get above that level and hold. If we break down, the bottom of the channel line that we have right here that was important from the breakdown right here is lining up around 1548. So this is really your range to work off of today, 1548 and 1554, and right now we're trading in the middle of the range. Okay, you're going to be looking to get long off the bottom scalps right here, or short off the top scalps up here, or look for a break and hold below or break and hold above. Make sure you remember that. And you heard it here first, folks. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the ETFs here, the SPY, Triple Qs, IWM. SPY trading sideways, obviously just like the ES, not doing anything there. Triple Qs had some nice selling pressure this morning a bit. Sideways to lower now, trying to recover off the bottom. Hold on one second, folks. Maximize the grid here. All right, so the Triple Qs 15-minute chart, you can see we sold off a little bit. Got a nice little bounce off the 68.40 level. Now we're bouncing right back up. We're still below the previous day's highs and the opening price. All right, if we take a look at the IWM trading sideways just like the SPY above the opening price, trading in a range between 94.25 and 94.50. So a 50-cent range here. IWM was to break out previous day's highs is around 94.71. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some stocks that we were watching in our live trading room today, which, if you have not been to our live intraday trading room, you want to make sure you go to wallstreettrading.com. Fill out the form on the right-hand side to get access to our trading room. We have a lot of great information and resources, just aside from me and my partners moderating the room and calling out trades and a whole bunch of people in the chat room calling out trades. We have live news that you can hear throughout the room, and we have the pit going off so you can hear what they're doing over there on the New York Stock Exchange, actually the Chicago Board of Exchange floor. So come check us out. Any case, stocks that you want to watch today. FSLR, the stock was on our radar this morning for a continuation, and you can see this thing has been off to the moon. Gave you a nice little bull flag pattern to get involved. Some of the guys in the trading room, they caught this one above 28.70. All right, that was a good trade today. And then this is the only stock that's actually trading pretty clean today. So they talked about it on CNBC, I believe, right here, and it caused for another spike up. All right. Another stock that we're watching here is CLF. CLF popped it today on the open. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pick up a call. So yeah, so next trade that we're watching is the CLF. Keep an eye on the stock today. If the market breaks to the top side, keep an eye on the stock over 2080. Can get a nice move towards 21, maybe 21.20, 10 area if this thing was to get some traction. Stock's way oversold. Have some buyers in it today. Aside from that, folks, hope you guys are having a great day. I'll catch you guys after the bell for the After the Bell market summary. Make sure you check out our website, wallstreettrading.com. If you're interested in joining our trading firm or joining our trading group, make sure you contact me at ccooper at wallstreettrading.com, and I can provide you more insight if this is for you based on your trading style and give you some good insight. We're here to help, folks. Have a great day. Cheers.